And I do believe we need digitization for the future energy transition. Because if you look at the energy world, how that is changing, let's say generation is changing from centrally organized to much more decentral energy resources on the one hand. On the other hand, you see consumers, industries who even actually start produce their own electricity via PV. They were consumers, they now move into prosumers and now getting into flexumers. And what is in between the grid? And that's an important piece. You need to much more be able to match supply and demand real time and even forecast that towards the future. And that is impossible without digitization. And secondly, if you then specifically focus on the grid, this digital transformation is a requirement. Yes, of course, we need to further expand the grids, but on top of that, we need to digitize the grids even more. Because we do see the need for automation. The amount of grid connection requests from the renewable energy to connect PV farms, big solar farms to grids is rapidly increasing. I think there's a calculation in E.ON done that until 2030, we need to connect every 8 seconds one additional asset to a grid. That is massive. So if we can start automate that end to end, this is where digitalization can play a massive role. And not only automating the requests, but doing even a calculation of the grid. Do we have capacity? Because the capacity is getting more limited. And on top of that, on the one hand, the market trend is that there is more connection coming in. And on the other hand, we have our workforce, which is simply aging. People are retiring. So the amount of people left to do our manual processes is also decreasing. So actually, there is a necessity for digitization.